Hello, hello! My name is Kallista and welcome to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. This is, of course, the second game in the Mass Effect trilogy, one of the BioWare classics. The original game came out about 3 years after Mass Effect 1 in 2010, though, of course, we are playing the Legendary Edition, which came out in 2021. Now then, I think I know even less about Mass Effect 2 than I did for Mass Effect 1, and that is saying something. Really, the only things I've heard are that most people I ask will say that this is their favourite game in the trilogy, and I believe it begins with Shepard getting hurt, but that's really all I know about Mass Effect 2. I'm very excited to jump into it. I loved the ending for Mass Effect 1, and I'm really eager to see where Shepard's journey takes us. What story is Mass Effect 2 going to tell? Now, if this is the first Let's Play of mine that you are watching, firstly, hi there, welcome, how you doing? But secondly, there are a couple of notices I'd like to go over before we begin. First things first, this Let's Play is blind, so please be kind. Please do not post story spoilers in the comments section below. Secondly, this will be a very roleplay heavy Let's Play. I am a role player and storyteller at heart. I like to come up with very detailed backstories for my characters, and I like to play the game in accordance with those backstories. I like to get into their personalities and what are they thinking, what are they feeling. Lastly, this will be a very slow-paced Let's Play. I like to take my time. I like to talk about why my character is doing something. I'm not really into min-maxing, fast-paced, breakneck action. I don't really play games for epic battles. I play them for the story. So if that doesn't sound like something you'd be interested in, then thank you for checking out this episode. However, this may not be the Let's Play for you. Okay? Okay. And with that, I think we're good to go. Now, normally, I would have recorded a test episode, just the first maybe 10 minutes of the game to check out the character creator and this, that, and the other. However, I was warned that this game opens up with a cutscene, so I haven't done that this go-round. So if there are any technical issues, I do apologise. Yes, new game if you please. Import character. Yeah, there's my girl. There's my girl, Naomi Shepard. She was an Earthborn soul survivor. I'm not sure what it means by level 57. Maybe they use a different leveling system between, you know, Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, maybe? Either way, that's my girl. Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay, name, Naomi Shepard. Rank, 57. Military specialization, soldier. Yep, she was just your common or garden standard soldier. Psychological profile, Paragon. Commander Shepard followed the Paragon path. I mean, I would say she was like 2/3 Paragon, 1/3 Renegade. I didn't like sticking to one path or the other. Status of Rex. Erdnot Rex survived the mission on Vermeer. Missing in action, Ashley Williams was killed on Vermeer. Oh, rest in peace, Ashley. Council history. The Council was saved by Commander Shepard during the attack on the Citadel. I'm not gonna lie, Naomi mainly saved them so that she could look in their eyes and go, oh, I was wrong, was I? There are no Reapers. What the fuck do you call that? What do you call that? Yeah, I was so wrong, wasn't I, guys? I was so wrong. Council seat. Commander Shepard recommended Captain Anderson for a seat on the council because she hated Udina.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
Okay! Okay! Flippin' heck, it's all go here. Oh my god, well... Naomi doesn't really like the Alliance. She's writing up her resignation letter, so they fucking better be here after all she's done.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
Oh, no, darling, get out.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Shepard, Liara, go. Now. Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Flippin' heck! Flippin' heck!
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
She ain't holding. She ain't holding. Bloody hell. Yeah, the Normandy is lost. The Normandy is lost. Come on. Oh my god. Flipping heck. Flipping heck. That is beautiful, but also terrifying. Joker? Joker, come on. Come on, buddy. It's time to go.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
No, you can't. She's fucked.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm! Commander! Shepard!
Okay, that was a little bit more than hurt. Flipping heck! Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. I mean, I literally finished the game last week. Like, I'm all good.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
That's my girl! That's my- let me move her! Let me move her! Oh, that's my girl! That's my girl! Look at her! Hell yes! Hell yes! That is- I am happy with that. I am happy with that, I think. Oh no, her scar's gone! She had a, face forward, there we go. Yeah, she had a scar that I like to think she got on a cruise. Okay, that's gone. Oh, well that is- oh, look at her. Yes, girl! Yes! You look stunning! Oh, we can choose a different class. No, she was a soldier. I'm happy with soldier. Yep, Naomi Shepard, Earthborn Soul Survivor Soldier. Now, As I mentioned before, I am a roleplayer at heart. I like giving my characters intricate backstories, and Naomi is no different from that. She has her own backstory. I read it out in the first part of Mass Effect 1, and I will be inserting that clip right here. If you are not interested in listening to her backstory and just kind of want to get into the meat and potatoes of the gameplay, then a timestamp should be popping up in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Just skip ahead to then. But for those of you who are interested, here is Naomi's backstory. Naomi was born in one of the slums on the outskirts of the megatropolis that is Seattle, Washington. It was a tough, harsh life, and the people there have a tendency of living fast and dying young. Naomi lived with her mother, who was little more than a child herself. She was only 17 when she gave birth to Naomi, and she had a rather nasty drug habit that had caused her parents to disown her a couple of years prior. Naomi never knew her biological father. Instead, she would deal with her mother's boyfriends. Each would come into her life proclaiming to be her new daddy, stick around for a couple of months, and then leave. It was rare that her mother didn't have some form of company in the tiny apartment they called home, and as a result, Naomi would do everything she could to avoid the apartment. She'd stay with her friends or even just hang around on the street. Anything was better than going home. It was a rather dangerous life for a young girl, but by the time she was 10, Naomi was wise beyond her years. She knew how to run fast, and she knew where to hit someone in case they did manage to grab her. And Naomi did have friends to back her up. A couple of older kids who ran with the 10th Street Reds, a pretty well-known gang in the area. They offered to put in a good word for her and help her join up. They said she could make a bit of money running packages for the gang. Naomi realised that by packages they probably meant drugs or something equally as illicit, but she didn't really care. She needed the money. And so Naomi joined the 10th Street Reds. At first she acted as a runner for them, but they quickly realised that she could pack a mean punch, and so they started having her target runners from other gangs. It was more dangerous, sure, but the pay was good, and Naomi needed the money. Her mother rarely had money of her own, and the threat of eviction constantly loomed over them. And then one day it happened. Naomi returned to the apartment, only to find that the landlord had changed the locks, and her mother was nowhere to be found. Naomi searched for a little while, but it soon became apparent that her mother had ditched her. Naomi remembers sitting on the curb as she tried to process the thought that she was now alone. A cockroach crawled out of some nearby garbage, though it was quickly smushed under the boot of a passerby. Naomi watched as after a minute the cockroach's crumpled legs began twitching. If a cockroach could survive here, why couldn't she? Naomi would dedicate herself to the 10th Street Reds. They had been more of a family to her anyway. With the gang claiming her full attention, Naomi quickly began rising through the ranks, and this was when she met Skylar. She was only 20, but she acted like she had lived twice as long. She looked out for Naomi, took her under her wing, and became the older sister that Naomi had never had. They would dream about leaving the slums together. If they pooled their money, maybe they could leave Seattle, go someplace far away from all of the smog. It was a silly dream in hindsight, but it got Naomi through her teenage years. When she was 17, life seemed good. She had respect, a bit of money in her pocket, and life seemed stable. But nothing was truly stable in those slums. She hadn't seen Skylar for a couple of weeks, but that wasn't particularly unusual. Skylar liked to party, so Naomi just assumed that that was what she was doing. She was horrified to learn that Skylar was actually dead. She had gone to a party around 10 days ago, taken something, and had a bad reaction. Naomi found herself looking at her fellow gang members differently. They knew how close she was to Skylar, yet none of them had said anything. They claimed that Skylar was family, yet none of them seemed even remotely upset. It was then that Naomi knew she had to get away, and the following year when she turned 18, she signed up with the Alliance. Basic was brutal, but Naomi had a hunger to succeed. To be honest, some of the people there were worse than the training. A few looked down on her because of where she had come from. They called her a rat. But Naomi was no rat. She was a cockroach, and she would survive. Her military career was relatively quiet. Until a coup, that is. Her unit was sent to find the missing pioneer team. They found nothing. Until nightfall, when trouble found them. It descended upon her unit, tentacles and teeth, and so much acid. They tried to run back to the landing zone. Naomi still remembers the screams, the sound of flesh sizzling, but she just kept running. By the time help arrived, Naomi was the only one left. She found herself thrust into the spotlight as the top brass turned their gaze on her. They even built a statue of her on a couche. But to Naomi, it just hammered home one thought, that the cockroach would survive. Naomi's current objective is to do her duty to the best of her ability and prove that greatness can come from anywhere. That no matter someone's place of birth, their level of wealth, their creed, or the colour of their skin, everyone is capable of being inspiring. And with that, I think we're good to continue. Let's go.
Something's wrong. She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Okay.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now.
Okay.
Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
Okay. Is that cover? Okay, this is cover. Excuse me. There we go. Okay.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
We didn't need those before, excuse me? Okay, R is reload. Oh no.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
And then W. Excuse me, can I hop? There we go.
Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
Okay, there we go. Okay, at least we're being given ammo at a fairly decent rate. Okay, okay. I know I'm being told to move, but I need to explore. I can't not explore what is happening. Okay, okay. Give me that. Give me that, please. Maybe. Okay, I guess we're full. Okay. Alright. Ooh.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Okay. Okay.
Reconsider your aggressive action.
No, thank you. Oh. Okay. Come on. There we go.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Okay, okay. The coast may be clear, but I need more ammo. Flipping heck. I caught what they said at the beginning, and this lady and the gentleman. Can we see? Okay, so the objective is over there, but what is down here? Just loot. Okay, okay. But yeah, they mentioned Cerberus. Naomi hates Cerberus. She hates Cerberus almost as much as she hates the Alliance. Oh, bloody hell.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mix distracted for long.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I can't deal with them. I can't deal with a big boy.
More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the
grenade launcher, left shift.
Use the grenade launcher to take
okay.
them out.
Mouse, your weapon bar, grenade launcher. Okay.
Activating.
Oh.
Take the elevator down 1 floor.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Also, let me get me pistol back. I do love a good pistol. I love a good pistol. Okay.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing great, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you.
Okay.
Shepard, you freed me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Okay, Miranda, I don't necessarily trust you, but you're helping me, so I'm gonna help you. Okay.
Threat neutralization initiated. Allied force casualty. Requesting assistance.
Okay. Okay, don't mind me.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Flippin' heck. Flippin' heck. I mean, we were dead. We were dead.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Oh my, someone spent 4 billion credits on us. Holy shit. Holy, that is rather flattering. I'm just flipping heck. Alright. Okay, we can't go that way. Oh, I don't... Oh, hello? Oh, dear. I do apologize.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old Ice Queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Fortunately, I love pure cold-hearted bitches. It's why Morrigan is one of my favourite characters in Dragon Age Origins. Okay, don't be a big bugger. Don't be a big bugger. I don't
have a nice trip.
Oh, hello?
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Who the hell are you?
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Okay, what is happening?
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible, unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
Do we really have time for a few questions? We could get shot in the head. You just go.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Oh, I do love biotics. you want me to pull. Okay. Go for it. Ooh! Nasty!
Falling back.
Okay.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Now that we have a minute.
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Okay. Okay, I mean, I think her first thought would be her crew.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Okay, but where are they?
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
It's been 2 whole years? Holy shit.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Well, positive thinking. Hopefully we will.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Yeah, 4 million credits worth.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Okay.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
And Miranda?
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
Yeah, it did not sound good.
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Okay. Okay, let's get going.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Okay, however... Oh, hello. Hello there, don't mind if I do.
Log update. The Lazarus project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
Wilson, you do not sound particularly happy. You said it was someone who had access. They'd be the only people who'd be able to do... Wilson is sus. Wilson is sus. Yeah, we can't get back that way, clearly. Okay. Okay, so we need to head to the service tunnels. However, thank you kindly, I am just about out of time for this episode. Let's finish off with some codex reading. Let's start here.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
Okay, yeah, this does sound identical to the codex entry in the first game. However, I am not super familiar with this lore. It's not like Dragon Age, which I am obsessed with. I try and learn as much as I can. With Mass Effect, I'm just sort of like, oh, what's going on? So, yes, I have technically heard this before. I could do with a recap, so I'm happy to listen to this again.
The second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians, are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellion several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
And lastly...
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other 2 races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the 2 species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Okay, there we go. I like to read codex entries in 3, so I'm happy there. I like to imagine Jacob's face like, we're in the middle of a war zone, why are you reviewing information about the council races? Fuck off, Jacob. Fuck off, I've forgotten some shit. Now then, before... Oh, we have 8 points. What? This does not resemble how it did previously. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Okay. Bone crushing force. Rips through shields. Okay. Oh, well, hello there, yes. Yeah, I would like that. And I would like that. And I would like that. And I will take that. Thank you. Thank you. And you, buddy. Yeah, let's... excuse me. 1, 2, 3, and 1 of you. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okie doke, yes, in the next episode we make our way to the service tunnels, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista, thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.